Hi guys, it's Laura from Day by Day in Our World, and today I'm going to share my review of my school year homeschool record keeping, made possible with a complimentary annual membership as part of a plan as part of the Homeschool Review Crew. Now, as a reminder, I always have opinions that are my own, and that's what I share. Links to the company are going to be in the description below. Now, depending where you live, there are different requirements for homeschool families. While some states are very hands-off and you can just say we're homeschooling, leave us alone, others need a bit more organization for the homeschool parent. We've lived in a variety of states and had sort of the experience of all of the above. But even if you live in a hands-off state, there is a situation for high school students where having the ability to pull together a transcript is important. Now, while there are benefits for paper planners, and I do like my calendars, I have found that there is a beauty and simplicity to having things digitally organized. So a few years ago, I was one of the crewmates that got to review what was then new, my school year. In the past few years, they've been continually improving the program, and so today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what the program is, how you go about using it, and what my thoughts are. All right, first, what is My School Year? My School Year is an online record-keeping service created specifically for homeschool families. You can access it on any internet-connected device. Use your phone, an iPad, a computer. Just open a browser window and log into the site and you can access everything. Now, at its core, this service allows the homeschool parent to create lesson plans and track their student throughout the year. The lesson plans are as simple or as elaborate as you want. Other ways you can use it: track anything on your to-do list. So, chores for the family, field trips, recurring extracurricular activities, reading logs, anything like that. All those items can be organized and tracked with this program, and there's multiple ways to view the information. So, the first view that you can pick is the calendar. This is going to show you what each student has on a given day, see everyone at a glance, or just pick one student to view. The plan book tracks everything for you as well. Sort by student or class and see the timeline of assignments that are due and edit each one from that view if you desire. Now, my favorite is the homeroom view. This is a visual tracking for each student. You can see how far along they are in each class. They use sort of a bar and then they color in as they go. You can see attendance by days and hours pie chart with your little wedges. And then all the other things, such as events, where you're going to find something like field trips, awards, reading progress, extracurricular and standardized tests. All of that you can scroll down and see. Very nicely put in visually. Now, reports is where you can generate transcripts, report cards, lesson plans, course descriptions, instructional hours, and so much more. This is key for those that need to report to a local school district or have that high school student needing a transcript. When you click on View, a PDF is going to be generated. You can print it out, you can look at it, you can send it forward to whoever else needs to see it. And the final view that you can use is Teacher's Aid. This one uses the idea of alerts to prompt actions needed based on what you've done so far. So if you set up a class but haven't generated lessons, it's going to remind you. Or in my case, set up a class and I didn't assign a time of day that they're going to work on it, and it's going to ask me to go ahead and assign a time if I want to be able to fully use that calendar view. Or if you've not marked a lesson complete, it'll tell you that as well. So how to use My School Year. Once you get your main parent account set up, the fun's going to begin. You name your school, set the school year dates. Each family member can be added as a student. This could be college-age kids that are living at home, preschoolers that you want to assign chores to, or even your spouse. Then for each student, you add specific classes. And if you're going to do the same class with multiple family members, you can tell it you want to be able to copy that class, and then you go to the next family member and you can search for it and add it. Now, the create a plan is where you're going to establish the flow of work throughout the school year. The quick split option's great if you have a set number of lessons to be completed and just need them mapped out. Rapid repeat is better for something like practice, music lessons, PE classes, where you just set the total number of lessons generated and you might not change anything about it. Both of those paths allow for advanced customization. Now, this is one aspect of the program I believe is new, as I don't remember it being available when I reviewed it last time. Here's where I can split individual tasks that need to be repeated by lesson. So for example, the math program we use has the need to watch a video lesson, complete a lesson page, complete a review page, and then take a test. And that's the minimum level of work. Or in the case of music appreciation, which I'm doing with my 4th grader right now, there's a book to read, comprehension questions to answer, activities to complete, and then a unit test at the end of the unit. So there could be several weeks and then that unit test. Now, one option for this program when you're going to search for a lesson plan to copy is that you can have shared lesson plans from other users. So if you're going to use a popular program like Apologia Biology, you can look it up. There might already be a lesson plan available that you can copy and implement and then customize for your assignments as you need. And this is another way that you can save some time. Now, when you're setting up your lessons, as you go through the progression, it'll ask you about a start date. If you don't have a start date yet, you can opt to not assign the lessons when created. Otherwise, it's going to say you have school on these days, here's the lessons, and it'll map everything out and put it on a specific date when you click through. Total flexibility. And you can always change. As long as you've said that you can reschedule something, you can go in and change the dates. Now, a few specific thoughts about my school year. When we did this the first time, it seemed that there was a somewhat steep learning curve, but this time around was so much easier. A big reason for this is they now have tutorial videos to help you for key parts of the program. So I'm definitely a DIY mindset gal and will oftentimes just go in and fumble my way through to figure something out. You can do that, but I recommend you watch the videos for areas that are included. That's how I was able to wrap my brain around how to really use that advanced rapid repeat. Which brings me to one limitation that I noticed on those advanced settings of the lesson plan generator. Those individual repeated tasks have to be entered in the order you want them to appear, and if you mistype something, you have to pretty much start over before you assign it. So it'd be nice if there was a way to just edit the task bar for that before I had clicked through. Now, something I haven't started up yet, but plan to use with my high school son is giving him a login, separate login, so he can check off when he's completed a task. Plus, I can tell the system to send him daily and weekly assignment emails direct to his email so he sees what's coming up for that week or for the day ahead. Finally, something I really appreciate is the company right now is offering lifetime pricing on their annual membership. You'll have to check the website to see what the price is at the moment, but that's what they're guaranteeing at this point in time. You could do monthly, but the annual, which is not only cheaper if you're going to keep it for 12 months, it locks you into that price. So no more need to budget for extra resources in the future. You know exactly what you're going to be paying. So if you want to see what other people think about my school year, visit the link to the other homeschool crew reviews. It's listed below. And again, this was Laura from Day by Day in Our World. Thanks for watching, and I hope to be back with some more video reviews of curriculum as well. Thanks.